I'm Dr. David Thomson, and I'm a Presbyterian pastor and a trained ethicist, and currently president of the Interfaith Service Bureau in Sacramento, so I speak for many faiths. An overall reading of these directions given by the Department of Corrections leaves me with a feeling that they are premeditated killing by the state and cruel and unusual punishment. I cannot put any other interpretation upon them, try as I might. There are objections to ethical fairness when you gang up 20 people on one other person to be executed. Anybody knows that if you want to get something through that's tough and hard, you get a committee to do it to bear the blame, and that's why we don't have a kind of a one-on-one execution process. And their names are not to be disclosed either. Surely that's meant to protect those peoples who have a morally dubious task to perform. Special training needs to be undertaken to desensitize these individuals as to what they are in fact doing. So I'm concerned for them when they are deliberately asked to kill someone, and some of the comments this morning have been very moving in that regard. A person does not expire in this way. They are, in fact, killed. That's dehumanizing vocabulary. The need for the lockdowns on the day, during the day of execution, indicate once again what the state is doing when it's taking a human life is a moral outrage, even in prison, where there is a very strong sense of right and wrong. That's why there are demonstrations outside the prison, and they will be there until we do the right thing. And that's why the press are there, and that's why the clergy are there, for life itself is sacred, and we know in our guts that if it's wrong for the state to kill, if it's wrong for an individual to kill, the reasons are identical. Over the years, I've had a number of dearly loved pets euthanized by lethal injection. We did this when there was no other alternative. And during those sacred moments of the ebbing of life of that pet, you come to understand how sacred life is. But the reading of the procedures at San Quentin lead one unmistakably to the conclusion, this is cruel and inhumane punishment. The isolation, dehumanization in these documents as set procedures make for very cold reading. For instance, the victim's family gets to watch. Where's the respect for the human life and privacy of this person who is to be killed? And what value does that place at the top of our justice system if it is not vengeance? Tell me what it is. Why are the clergy denied at the very last moments when we are there, even on the battlefield, for enemies? Every time we do this, we perpetuate a learning in the justice system that this is somehow morally correct. Every time we do this, moral outrage is felt. Why are the sacred scriptures of Judaism and all the great faiths ignored on this? In terms of justice, where justice is simply the fulfilling of the laws on the books, justice is easy. It is very difficult to do the right.